Hi everyone, welcome back. It's another page in my journal. One of the things I get to do twice a week, 3 times a week, is take our youngest young lady, the 9-year-old, to school. It's quite a convoluted journey. She lives out of the area, but it's all along lanes. And I was looking and I was thinking about the last journal page. I don't journal daily. That was the last one I did. I did actually go over those. They were too bright. I gessoed over these pictures. These were part of the freebie from September. So I'm thinking, right, October. And it struck me as I was driving along, I did actually stop and get out the car to take these pictures. I didn't just think, ooh. The trees this year are really strange in the way that they're shedding their leaves. I don't know. So you've got, these are all oak trees up here. And you've got bits of them which have gone orange. And then some trees that looks like a bird. No, not sure what that one is. Which has died off completely. And then you look at the oak tree and it's bits of it are orange and the rest of it is bright green. And I thought, that's really strange. So pulled into a lay-by and I thought, I've got to take some pictures of these. So these are what I'm putting in. This is my October page. I do journal a bit more than once a month, but you know, this is something I thought might be fun to play along with. I've got a couple of bits that I've sort of printed out. So I've got an October calendar with I actually really like this one with stags and a poem, and then there's another old October one with birds on, and then I've just printed out the word autumn, which I thought I could use. So I wasn't sure how to do this. I was having a look and I thought, that looks a bit too plain. So went and dug out some, I thought, need a background. So these are Tim Holt's Stampers Anonymous ledger script. Quite an old set, I think. So I was having a look around and I thought, yeah, some of that on the page would look quite good. I don't want it massively dark, so I've got Stays On Dove Grey. So a solvent one, so it won't, if I do decide to put paint on the top, it's not going to smudge unintentionally. Sometimes it's good to make them smudge. I can't remember the last time I used this stamp actually, and the other one on there, looking at it, I don't think I've ever used. Oh, I need a bit of paper just to protect my other page, otherwise I'm just going to get ink everywhere. Now that's upside down, but I don't know if these things are actually meant to be read the right way. And do you know what? I don't mind. Right, that's plenty of ink on it. Should we put this up the right way this time? I suppose we could. So I just want some. Oops. I'm thinking, ooh, that's not going to work. Okay, let's put some on the bottom. So let's go that way. Should have done that edge first, thinking about it. There you go. Well, that works okay. Yep. I just thought, something different. It needs something a bit more on the corners, on the edges rather. Right, a picture. Oh, that works nicely. It just takes. Right, I don't want these bits. And if I do want them, it's just a bit, I don't don't mind having some of this green stuff left on the side. It's just a wee bit too fussy. That and the fact I like things which are perfectly imperfect. I do want all of the poem, which I think is quite a sweet one. Get rid of all that. That's quite good. Yet one smile more, a departing distant sun, one mellow smile through the soft vapoury air. Oh, over the frozen earth the loud winds run, or snows are sifted over the meadows bare. Bryant. That's really nice. It's like, yeah, we know. Right, I actually want bits of these rather than the whole thing. I wonder. Or is the bird better at the top because birds fly? Choices, choices. No, definitely don't like that. That looks a bit odd having 2 Octobers in there. So we need to leave the name of the poet. Ah, there we go. Okay, we're getting there. Do that one. Oops. Sort of leads you through, I think, in my humble opinion. Do you know what? I am going to stamp up there because that is annoying me. One ink pad, just that top bit, I think, and yay! You know when you get something you think, oh, can't be doing with this, and then that makes it look a little more complete. Yeah. Big bit at the top, and then I don't feel any problems. Yay! Okay. Right, now we might have a slight problem with this, seeing as I've only just figured I've left the pin out overnight. Maybe not. Okay. This glue is good. I'm not going to use a wet glue because I'm sticking directly onto my page. It's not that strong, these pages. Oh, it's heavyweight paper, but it's not designed to get wet. That's the problem. Right, I like that. Except I think my birdie should have gone down there. Ooh. No. Okay. That one goes over the top. I am desperately trying not to make these pages two-dimensional. Do you know, I don't think I'm going to find somewhere for this little boy to go. Actually, we could make it look like double-sided tape, couldn't we? Not double-sided tape, but lots of sticky tape. Just holding the corners down. So if I re-stick that. And this big boy can go over there. No, that bit doesn't go in. Right, what I am going to do is put a bit of gesso around the edges just to try and blend it in a bit. That's the beauty of this, that stays on ink. Stays on, stads on. Don't know. But it's not going to go anywhere once. When it hits the gesso, or when the gesso hits it, just knocks it back a bit. Yeah, the score run is very interesting watching. Swipe that back a bit. If we don't get stuck behind tractors, we have been stuck behind a herd of cows on a couple of occasions. There is lots of farm traffic around. Not so much this time of the year now, they've done most of what they've got to do. But there is, because they are lanes, and the traffic that we get now is very, there are wagons and all sorts, so you've got a great big sort of HGVs getting up there, trying to navigate these little lanes, and it is, we go so quite slowly, I think it's fair to say. In fact, let's knock this whole page back a bit. Yes, there have been a couple of occasions where we've gone, oh my life, put the brakes on and hope. Oh, that's better. Yeah, quite liking that. Which is just as well, seeing as it's my journal. Oh, I collect business cards. Wherever I go, I collect business cards. And we went out with some great friends of ours, who were also foster carers, and we went to the Froome Cheese Show, which is a huge agricultural show with a great big indoor, well, I suppose it's like a huge big barn, and it was just full of cheese stalls. Wonderful. And then we went out for dinner after. So I collect business cards. Wherever we go, it's like, gotta get one. So I want to put these business cards in here, and I'm thinking that oh no, that's going to need some colour behind it, I think. So if I gesso it first, let that dry, and then I can put some colour behind it. Although saying that, well, that won't go. I don't suppose it matters if it hangs off the edge. Okay, that's not going to stick. The great thing is, everybody knows I collect business cards now. So they, that looks a bit boring like that. Yeah, got to be done. Right, so that's that one. And that is going to need quite a bit of gesso. Do you know, 12 months ago, I'd had a tub of gesso in my in my cupboard for about 3-4 years. Hadn't really used it, and it was like, what am I going to do with this stuff? And now it's become a bit of an essential. Now I've discovered how to use it properly. Right, let those dry for a moment, and then I have got, so we've got one dead tree in the lay-by, and then these two. See, now this is the main road for us, and it's just wide enough for this wagon to get up. It's like, oh my life. Do we want two the same? Choices. So if we hide the tanker, that'd be quite good, I think. Do you know, I think he's going to be better there. Why am I referring to them as a gender? I don't know. And then this word autumn I printed off. Could go down the bottom. I'm thinking that's looking quite good. I don't think I gessoed it before. No, just put them on. I am going to get around the edge because, or maybe actually, I cut these by hand and it shows. You're in too much rush to do something. It's like, no, it'll be quicker just to use the scissors. And then I end up making a mess of it and I have to go back over. It's like, yeah, whatever. So I'm thinking this one can go right in the corner. I was going to put gesso on this, and I thought actually I like the contrast between the brown and the green. So, oh look, we can hide the tanker and one of the road signs. Okay, that's not showing up very well, so I just, where they meet, that's better. That shows up a lot better. Yeah, that one can go there. I was asked the other day by someone, is this a journal or is this a scrapbook? And it's like, do you know what? It's a bit of both, aren't they? It's a bit of a memory book. It's a bit of a, my glue is, that's better. It's a memory book, which is what diaries, I suppose, and journals are. It's a scrapbook because I stick things in it. And it's a journal because I record things, the same as a diary. I am, I think, going to go around the edges of this one. I don't really want to paint over my pictures. Where are we going? Yeah, like that. What I will do is I will put a link below and the images that I've used. I'll do an October freebie like we had the autumn one in September. So that word, this picture, and the one that I've covered up, the other October calendar. I'll put it on my website and feel free to download it and use it in your journal. Just please don't sell it. That's the only thing I ask. Right, I'm just going to dry this off a moment. Okay, Somerset Cheese Company. Yeah, I'm liking that. That doesn't really show up. So that's also going to get the walnut stain treatment as well. Do you know, that still doesn't look very good. So I can't find my... it's taken on the shape of the other one, which I suppose it was always going to. Baby wipes. Okay. I love this bit. This is the one brilliant thing about distress paints, is that you can do so many things with them. I love the bits that you get where it hasn't, the gesso hasn't quite gone, and it really shows it up. So we've still got a bit of green left in the middle. Let's give that a quick try. Hey, that's better. Bit more of a contrast between the two. What are we thinking? Oh, I just thought, except I can't find it now. I'll find it in a bit. The bit that I ripped off. The bit I couldn't use. Do you know? I'm going to have a look. Right, I can't actually find the piece I've just ripped off, and you'll probably found it. Yeah, that might be quite nice on the bottom. Oh, now where do we want them? Do you know what? I'm just going to go for this. I did that last time. I stuck something down then because I hate wasting bits of paper, and I ended up regretting it. Yep, there we go. It's so quiet here at the moment. What time is it? Chaos will resume in about 2 hours. There we go. And then, just to finish off, I am going to go around just my normal, this one's seal. As I said, I end up just grabbing the first one that's available. I do like this effect. It's like being able to use Photoshop without the need for a computer. That's that one. Let's just go around this. Yep. I'm not going to do that one because that's already black and that looks a bit odd anyway. Move this over. This is the great thing about doing it in your own journal, because you can really sort of just let your imagination go wild with these things. Because you don't need to have to worry about making a mistake. Yeah, I have to admit, when I put something in and I think, oh, it annoys me, but I have the opportunity then to go back and change it as I want, rather than having to think, ooh. Total freedom to do what you want in it, which has to be a good thing. Right, now the fun bit. These pastel pencils are so soft. It's lovely. It's like being a big kid and doing messy play, or therapeutic play. That's what it is. We are, as a foster carer, I am encouraged. Well, we are all encouraged to give our young people, whatever their age is, therapeutic play. Yeah, we've taken 15-year-olds to the beach that have never been there before, and they're digging sandcastles. They're digging for England. They really are digging down to the Australias. It's and it's brilliant to watch them. And this is, for me, this is my version for me. I like that. I don't like that. So that's going to have to, I can't rip it out, so I'm sorry. I wouldn't normally paint over a business card, but that looks horrible. And you know, it doesn't matter. As much as I feel guilty, it really doesn't matter. You know, when you think, oh, that looks much better being grey, apart from the fact I've got some blue tissue somewhere. Maybe we're going to have to tell them next time we go in, your business cards, they look better grey. Yeah. Just too much contrast, I think. I think I'm going to have to complain they don't meet with my journal's requirements. That's what they say. Oh dear. If only. Hey, that's much better. Brilliant. Well, there we go. My October, or first week of October. So where are we now? This is the 3rd. It is the 3rd of October. Oh. Blimey, my hands aren't working, guys. That is definitely meant to be a 3. 1 line. I will put a link, and I'll put these couple of bits up on as a freebie on the website.